Hey guys, Gary Grate here again this week with the move of the week. This week I got my brother Dustin helping me out. I'm going to go over the kind of helicopter pendulum sweep series with a couple little twists and turns in there. So real quick, from guard. Typically, first version of this is the guy puts knee and tailbone and steps up. Okay? So what I'm doing, I want to grab this sleeve. Most of the time, a guy steps up here. Most of your sweeps are going to happen that direction for obvious reasons. I'm going to grab this sleeve here. This hand is going to reach underneath his leg here. Okay. There's a couple different variations of this. There's one where you can catch his leg like this, and what's really just a cup. And what's really nice when he tries to put that leg down, it helps me sweep him, and it's like a kickstand here for my elbow. You got to be really careful you get that angle right so you don't lose a thumb in the process if he puts that down really hard. So I like to just reach under. So as I reach under here, not here, but underneath the hamstring, you're gonna get to a point where as you're pivoting over here, your legs are what's your sticking point. So before that happens, you're gonna open your legs. Both my feet are gonna kick high up here. One's gonna come into his armpit, the other one's gonna kick way out here. So as I reach, kicking way out, okay, really far. I wanna, again, every sweep, gotta get him off his base. This leg's kicking way up high here, this one's kicking way out, okay? This hand, bring it with you. I don't want him to post it out here. I don't want him to post it over there. So as long as I have a hold of it, typically when you kick, now there's nowhere he can't get it out there. I've got to block with my leg too. So from my sweep here, what's going to happen is several things at the same time. Starting down here, this hand is going to shot put him over. Just huck him. Throw it really hard. This foot flex is going to power itself to the floor really hard over the top. Okay. This leg is going to stay completely straight, foot flex. When I bring it back, it's going to skim the mat really low, and I should hit his kneecap with my hamstring. A lot of you are going to want to do this. The problem is there's no throw here, as opposed to this. You can see how much more he's moving than he is when I'm doing this. And two, if I bend this leg, when I do get the sweep, he's going to land on me, so it's in my way, and it's a speed bump that I got to get him over, and it's hard for me to get up because he's laying on me. If you get this thing flat here, he rolls right over and doesn't even touch it, and I come up the mount. Okay. Typically this leg, it'll feel like it's carrying you over the top. When you get it perfect, that's kind of what it'll do. But if you get any resistance in there, throwing that leg will really help that sweep. So here's more what it's going to look like. So he steps up, okay, boom, I reach under. Whoa, boom. Keep the leg till you get the head. You can't trip, you can't oopa, and off to your mount. Okay. So that's your pendulum sweep here. So one more to the other side. You see this? Boom, he steps up, control the sleeve, reach, and as I reach, kick, way out, high. This, everything's changing directions. Here, all the way up. What happens a lot in this, a couple options here. When I reach under, step up this. When I reach under, what happens sometimes you can put your leg down. You can do it with the leg down still too, especially if this guy's posture is broken down. I can just control the sleeve and reach under. Come out here, okay? And as I go, same thing. I don't quite have quite as much leverage, okay? What'll happen sometimes, I come here, he steps up with that foot to stop it, what I'm gonna do is take this free hand over here and I'm gonna just turn it back over and grab his ankle, and as I do, I'm pivoting back around, I cross my feet, and I just shoot up over the top. Mount to armbar, whatever. If he has a leg up, and I pivot, and I just miss the sweep for some reason, I have a couple options. This hand grabs this leg, cross your feet, pull his leg once, straight up the mount. Okay? Another thing that happens quite a bit is you'll come here and you just miss the sweep. Another option you have is just right to your armbar. Come here, you miss the sweep, slap this thing on right here. Just boom, clamp down that armbar. Okay. A lot of times what'll happen because of the posture change, he'll stack you. Okay. Put this leg down, put the other one up behind my butt. I'm all buried and I can't extend my hips. So what you can do from here, and you can also do this out of the armbar. You don't have to do it out of the sweep failed armbar. He stacks me here. I'm going to take this leg back off, not here to guard, but I'm going to take it off. There goes his base again. Couple things happen. He's got his hands locked right now, so I can't armbar him. He's stacking me. When I go to kick, a lot of times he'll plant that hand or he'll posture so he doesn't fall. There's my armbar again. Or if I get him off his base enough, right all the way over. Another option you have out of this is I'll come here, and as I'm sweeping, I know he's going, I'll pull that leg back out, switch right back to the armbar and have his leg near the armbar. So you have a bunch of options out of that. Okay? Another version of this that is really nice is he sticks the knee in the tailbone. And before, I don't care if he steps up or what, whatever he does, the knee that's in the tailbone, I grab this same sleeve, this hand is gonna reach underneath my butt, and I'm just gonna grab this handful of material right here. There's always some material when you bend that knee right here. Like that's what I'm grabbing. So he sticks that knee in the tailbone, I grab that sleeve, and I grab that knee, and all I'm gonna do here is a really small motion. All I'm doing is I just simply unlock my legs, and with as much force as I can, I drop this one down to the mat and try to push him in, and my right one pushes him over. And it's really easy. From here, I just steer him over the top. And it really feels stupid when you get hit with it, because it's really simple. One of his counters, if this guy's seen this sweep before, is, so he puts the knee on the table and I grab here, he'll just point that knee out like he is now, and he'll flatten out on me, and he'll steer really low. And he just spreads out. You can see, I can tell just from his base, I'm not even gonna try the sweep, I can't do it. Just be patient, just hang out here and just wait. And as soon as he tries to kick us, just go. Anytime he'll try to move his leg, he'll try to readjust his grip, he'll try to posture, he'll try to kick his leg back. As soon as he flinches, hit that sweep. And it works almost every time out of him. So that's it this week. Thank you guys. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. And BJJReno.com, Charles Gracie Academy Reno.